Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Nakamoto Games, ticker signal NAKA. It's a gaming studio play. Think of it similar to Gala Games. There are hundreds of games built on top of Nakamoto Games. It's built on the Polygon blockchain. It's been one of the strongest performers over the bear market, and it's had a really good correction at the moment, going from around the $3.10 mark all the way down to $1.20, I think, at its low point. Now, I just want to say sorry quickly, as I did make a video yesterday on it, as I loved the price and I thought it was about to break out. But I'm sure, like many of you, I have a full-time job that I work, and I work in emergency services, and unfortunately my pager went off yesterday. So here's a little bit of a clip of my pager going off, and that was why I didn't get it out to you, and unfortunately it has already broken out to the upside. I'll get back into the video though, and I still think it's one worth watching through to the end, and I also think it's still a price that is really attractive, and I think it's a project that if you want some gaming exposure this bull run, should be on your radar. Now, I think this is a project that in the bull run can go up into multiple billion-dollar valuation range. So having a look at Nakamoto Games, it launched in peak bull run around the end of 2021, and consequently was hit brutally early on as they were developing. Now, it was building all throughout the bear market, doing the right thing, and Nakamoto Games started gaining some traction a bit over a year ago, and it's been one of the strongest performers, and I think maybe even the strongest gaming performer over the bear market. Now, why I'm talking about it now is because we've got a really good pullback. So initially I first covered Nakamoto Games in about August, and we have had some really good price growth, but I think that the level that we've come back to now at around that $1.27 mark presents a really good entry price. Now, if we're looking at how much we've actually come down since all-time highs, we've come down 60%. Now, for the strongest performing gaming play, or one of the strongest performing gaming plays over the bear market, I think that's a pretty good discount. Now, it was only a few months ago that we were sitting over the $3.20 mark, sitting at about $3.30. So that was only in March, last month. Now, Nakamoto Games is a gaming studio play similar to Gala Games with a significantly smaller market cap. Now, we did break through that as I thought we would, and we have pumped up to $1.64. As you'd all probably realize, gaming hasn't been doing enormously well over the past few months. However, gaming was performing really well early after the bear market, and it was one of the last bull run's darling childs and best performers. I do think that we are going to get another gaming run, and that is a thesis in line with a lot of the big crypto YouTubers, and it's in line with a lot of the big crypto Twitter influencers such as Crypto God John and Alex Becker. I do think Nakamoto Games is going to be one of the strongest performers this bull run, and if you aren't invested, I would highly suggest at least considering starting to pack your bags. We have a really good discount on one of the unarguably strongest performers over the last 12 months in this niche, and I think Nakamoto Games is something that will likely get up into the multiple billion-dollar valuation range. Considering its market cap is currently under 150 million, I think a 10x from here is not just possible but also very likely. A 10x would give us a price of $16.50, and I think that somewhere between the $8 mark and the $30 mark is probably a likely price for this cycle. Now, that's based off some of the larger gaming studio plays from last cycle, with Gala Games reaching a market cap of $5 billion last cycle. Now, currently Nakamoto Games has a market cap of 150 million, and 10x puts it at 1.5 million, which is still under a third of the size of Gala Games from last cycle. I'll have a quick look over their website currently to show you, but if you're interested in the project, I'd highly recommend you having a look yourself. You can see that they've got multiple games and that they're big on the free-to-earn and free-to-play modes. They largely focus on small addicting games that you can play on your phone. I think these are increasing in popularity over the world. If you're not aware, blockchain gaming is big business. In 2023, it had a total market size of only 8.9 billion US dollars, and in 2032 it's predicted to have over 100 times bigger market cap, that being 854 billion. Gaming is huge, blockchain gaming is huge, and they're two enormous and growing industries. I think the best performers in their fields will do really well, and Nakamoto Games is certainly primed to take advantage of that. If you go onto their Twitter, you can see that they've got an enormous following with 182,000 followers, and they're followed by some very large names in the space, including Kyle Chaussee, Wiz, Elio Trades, Miles Deutscher, Crypto Banter, Altura, and a couple of other large names. Awesome. Thank you so much, Legends, for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.